All right, hopefully you can hear me okay and this is recording clearly. Today's topic is going to be on content creation, or this video can be otherwise known as the content creation video. So what does that mean? That means that I am making this video specifically to help you determine if your idea for content creation is good, or if it sucks, or if you don't have any idea where to start. You can use this video as a reference to help you determine what you may want to talk about. Now, we can see as of May 25th, 2020, 9:36 p.m. Central Time, I currently have 859 subscribers, so I'm pretty close to 1,000. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure you hit that subscribe button below, as well as the like button. Now, a year or so ago, I only had 60 to 100 subscribers. When I started for months, I only had like 26 subscribers. And a few months ago, I got 500 to 700 subscribers. Now, granted, most of my subscriber gain has been for me telling people to go fuck themselves for not paying PTs correctly, but at the same time, I actually know how to optimize content to be displayed in search engines. So we're going to go through that today. And also, a few months ago, I did make the TubeBuddy video. TubeBuddy is a tool that I use that has helped me grow my YouTube. They did help me grow from around 100 or so to 500 to 700. And also now where I'm currently at, they have helped with that as well. So if you're interested in that tool, I will put that link in the description below as well. And again, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. Also, before I really go into content creation, we can see that I'm close to 1,000 subs. At 1,000 subs, I would like to do a giveaway, whether that's a few free copies of my course, a cash prize, or anything that you would be interested in. Please comment below with what you think would be a great prize for 1,000 subscribers. All right, so let's go into content creation. Now, many of you are healthcare providers in some sense, whether students or physical therapists or other healthcare providers, or maybe even my patient. So you guys want to create content around a variety of topics, but for simplicity purposes, we're just going to start with healthcare related topics. So what we can see here is that the first step that we're going to do is go to Google. Once we're at Google, we're going to go to Google Trends. Just type in Google Trends. Or you can go to trends.google.com. So say you're a physical therapist and you want to make a video on back pain, but you're not sure how well it's doing in the past year, the past month, the past hour. Well, what you can do is you can kind of think about, well, are people just searching for back pain? No, they're searching for how to fix back pain. So you have to kind of think like what somebody would be searching for if they were searching for your services or your video content. How to fix back pain, we can see it's pretty popular. You can break it down over the past 12 months, the past hour. But for purposes of this video, let's do the past 3 months. So we can see it's still been pretty popular. There's dips here and there. Then say you're not sure, well, maybe you want to make one on neck pain. We can see that they're close, but you're probably going to be better off making it on back pain and titling it or putting it somewhere in your description, how to fix back pain. And then also you can keep comparing stuff all day. Say you want to do how to fix shoulder pain. We can see that shoulder pain is not as popular. But you have the elbow pain, foot pain, what have you. But this is a great resource for determining, what's trending, what you want to see. And I'll show you how I use this in the later example. What I'm going to do first is also show you why I purposely don't spell things correctly on time. I know people think that's kind of crazy and yell at me for grammar, but I'm actually going to show you why I do that. And again, this Channelytics thing that you see here, this is a TubeBuddy feature. So if you don't have this on your channel, don't worry about it. It's just TubeBuddy only. So we'll go into the recent video uploaded 5 days ago. Okay, good, there's no sound. We can see that this video is titled, "What is a physical therapist?" I have had comments on this say, why didn't you title it, "Who is a physical therapist?" And that's not yelling at the commenter, I'm just explaining why I did that. So if we go into who is a physical therapist here, or what is a physical therapist, And we get rid of this trash over here. Sorry about that. Oh, I don't know what happened there. I think I hit the wrong button. Who is a physical therapist? We can see that what is much more popular. And then even if we go over the past year, so the past year or so, we can see that red, what, and that's why I titled this what instead of who, just based on the search. Nobody's searching for this way, even if it could be more grammatically correct. I think there's arguments there depending on which English form you use and what have you. I'm not really an expert on grammar, but this is why I titled it this way, because it's going to get more hits. Speaking of that, and this video will actually have your guys' attention on the video, I do want to call your attention to some mistakes I made. So I did make a mistake here where I forgot to say perform wound care and I just said wound care. To fix my mistake, I put a card on the back end of the video that says, do you perform wound care, yes or no, so people kind of know what I meant. I also, what I did, you can do back in here if you have a course or what have you, is I promote my home health course here. And then also at the same time, the neurological rehab section, I made two mistakes here. My first mistake was I was supposed to put neurological conditions. I put disorders. Apparently, that's not the ICF model, which I actually knew, but I was tired and made this late. This was the second draft, and yeah, I messed it up. But also by doing that, it allowed more comment and discussion of that video and actually boosted its views because people were commenting on that mistake. And then also, I didn't mean to do this one where it says cerebral instead of cerebral, but I did put a card here saying, you know, I did not mean to spell cerebral wrong. You can click that you forgive me or you'll never forgive you. But I'd rather see all of you take imperfect action than wait till it be perfect. Because if I didn't put this video out, it wouldn't have got, 2,000 plus views and gained my subs. And also here we can see with TubeBuddy, we can see the analytics here that was actually shared over 1,900 times on social media. It's not on Reddit because I've been banned from Reddit because apparently me posting videos on what is a physical therapist and breaking down a student loan bill violates the rights of the Reddit moderators or what have you. So if you guys want to post this on Reddit and tell the moderator to go fuck himself, I'm completely okay with that. And then we can see my channel view has 55,000 views, and this is just TubeBuddy tools here. But what I'm going to do is actually go back here and we'll go into the videos and I'll show you how you can use this tool really to your advantage, especially if you're an expert on a topic that is trending. So we know that COVID's been trending for a while, and we can see that COVID kind of peaked between March 15th and 21st, kind of the whole end of March it started peaking. So around this time, I made this video, some TikToks on here, some workouts. But yeah, I made this video, outpatient physical therapy's poor response to COVID-19. You can see that has over 7,000 views. That one actually did post on Reddit before I got kicked out. Apparently I'm allowed to post that, but I'm not allowed to post what is a physical therapist, but I don't know who makes these rules. Anyway, this video was basically talking about outpatients' poor infection control and stuff that nobody really wants to talk about. And I believe actually 2 days after I made this video, ATI was responsible for 15 cases in like Fairbanks, Alaska. And I actually talked about this on Aaron LeBauer's podcast, where my concern wasn't, telling people to shut down because I was being an asshole. My concern was that if we're responsible for outbreaks, we're going to lose privileges as physical therapists on safety concerns because most of the time when we don't get direct access or other privileges, it's due to safety concerns. And if we're infecting people during a public health crisis, then there's a safety concern. Speaking of podcast, I will be on that podcast in a few weeks or next week or something. I'll post a link somewhere. It'll be on Aaron LeBauer's channel as well. And then also, my classmate and I have brought back the Physical Therapy Unleashed podcast. We actually just did a video. Hold on 1 second. Of course, it's not coming up. I think I switch account here. There we go. So we actually, what the hell? Oh, yeah. So we did a video on job market guidance for new grad DPTs during COVID. we've been practicing for a few years now, and obviously when we came out, it was much different than what's going on now. So if you're a new grad, make sure you check that out. I'll post that in the link below or link it in the video somewhere. But hopefully this was helpful on content creation. And I don't know why some bot commented on here, hotgirls2020.com. Okay, that's not really has to do with the Physical Therapy Unleashed podcast account, but bots exist on YouTube. So one thing I will say though, it's much harder to get subscribers on YouTube as it is followers on Instagram because there are less bots. I believe I said that earlier. If I did, it was another take. But hopefully this video was helpful. If you have any comments, questions, complaints, concerns, comment below. Also, anything else you want to learn. I'm actually going to start showing some videos on how to create dropshipping stores, how to create t-shirt businesses at zero cost to you, and just kind of help everyone out here. Again, if you're not sure what your niche is, just start searching for things.